Surviving against all odds. The incredible story of Flight 571 InfoBurst exclusive. Welcome to InfoBurst, your go-to source for unraveling the most enthralling narratives the world has to offer. In today's episode, we're delving into a story that profoundly embodies the essence of survival, courage, and the unbreakable human spirit. It's the remarkable account of Flight 571, a tale that not only challenges the boundaries of human endurance, but also celebrates the extraordinary resilience embedded within us all. On a fateful day in October 1972, Flight 571 embarked on what was supposed to be a routine journey from Montevideo, Uruguay to Santiago, Chile. Aboard were 45 passengers, including a spirited rugby team along with their friends and family, all eager to reach their destination. However, destiny had a drastically different plan. As the aircraft navigated the treacherous skies of the Andes Mountains, an unimaginable tragedy struck, transforming a simple voyage into a battle for survival. This incident isn't just a story about a plane crash. It's a testament to human willpower, a narrative that unfolds in the harshest conditions imaginable. Stranded thousands of feet above sea level, in an environment where the air is thin and the cold is bone-chilling, the survivors faced the ultimate test of endurance. With limited resources and no immediate rescue in sight, they were thrust into an ordeal that would push them to the limits of their physical and psychological strength. Today, on InfoBurst, we invite you to journey with us back to those daunting days in the Andes. We'll explore the depths of human determination, the power of hope, and the incredible strength of the human spirit to overcome the most insurmountable challenges. This story, marked by moments of despair, incredible ingenuity, and unwavering camaraderie, serves as a powerful reminder of what humans can achieve when united by the will to survive. So, stay tuned as we unravel the gripping saga of Flight 571, a narrative that doesn't just recount a miraculous tale of survival, but also illuminates the indomitable spirit that defines humanity at its core. Join us on this extraordinary journey of discovery, right here on InfoBurst. The crash. The fateful journey of Uruguayan Air Force Flight 571, destined for Santiago, Chile from Montevideo, Uruguay, turned tragic on October 13, 1972. The aircraft, a twin-engined Fairchild turboprop, was not merely a mode of transport for the Old Christians Club rugby team, but also carried their hopes and dreams. Laden with 5 crew members and 40 passengers, including friends and family, the plane embarked on a journey that would etch its name in history for the harrowing survival story that followed. Departing amidst poor weather, the flight was forced to overnight in Mendoza, Argentina, only to resume the next day under even more treacherous conditions. The pilots, navigating through the Andes, misjudged their position, leading the aircraft into a fatal descent. The crash site, a remote valley on the Argentine side near the Chilean border, became a stark testament to the thin line between life and death. At approximately 3:30 p.m., the aircraft collided with a mountain, a catastrophic moment that saw the plane lose both wings before coming to a halt. This moment of impact marked the beginning of an unimaginable ordeal for the survivors. Amidst the wreckage, at an altitude where the air whispers the cold harshness of the Andes, they faced the immediate reality of survival. The initial crash claimed 12 lives, leaving 33 souls in a battle against the elements, their own fears, and the looming shadow of despair. The struggle for survival. In the wake of the crash, the survivors found themselves in a nightmarish reality. The fuselage, their only shelter, offered scant protection against the relentless snow and freezing temperatures characteristic of the Andes' unforgiving climate. With food supplies dwindling to nothing more than candy bars and wine, their situation grew dire within a week. The concept of time began to blur as days merged into nights and weeks stretched into what seemed an eternity. The psychological toll was immense, as each day brought with it the heavy weight of hopelessness and the stark realization that they might never be found. Faced with starvation and the cold, stark reality of their situation, the survivors made a decision that would later capture the world's attention. In a desperate bid for survival, they turned to the bodies of their deceased companions. This act of cannibalism, born out of sheer necessity, became a controversial point of survival ethics. Yet it was this grim decision that kept the flame of life flickering in the icy vastness of the Andes. The avalanche on October 29 added a cruel twist to their plight, claiming 8 more lives and burying the fuselage under snow. The survivors, however, refused to succumb to despair. Among them, a group dubbed the Expeditionaries began to explore their desolate surroundings, searching for a route of escape, a glimmer of hope in the overwhelming darkness. It wasn't until December 12, 2 months after the crash, that a daring plan was set into motion. 3 of the strongest survivors embarked on a treacherous journey across the mountains, a last-ditch effort to find help. This journey, fraught with peril, ultimately led to their encounter with 3 herdsmen in the village of Los Matines, Chile. Through a makeshift communication of notes thrown across a river, they conveyed their desperate plea for rescue, the decision to endure. In the heart of the Andes Mountains, the survivors of Uruguayan Air Force Flight 571 faced a harrowing reality. With their food supplies depleted and the harsh elements against them, they stood at the brink of life and death. This group of young athletes, friends, and family members, huddled within the remnants of their aircraft, confronted a decision that would define their very essence of humanity and survival. As the days turned into weeks, their situation grew increasingly dire. The fuselage of the plane, their fragile sanctuary amidst the vast, white expanse, offered little solace from the biting cold and gnawing hunger. The survivors knew that to succumb to despair would mean to accept death. In an act of unimaginable resolve, they made a choice that would carry them through the darkest moments of their ordeal. Drawing upon a primal instinct to survive, they decided to sustain themselves in a manner that, under any other circumstances, would have been beyond contemplation. They chose to use the bodies of their dearly departed comrades as a source of nourishment. This decision, born of desperation and the will to live, sparked a global debate on ethics, survival, and what it means to be human. Yet, within the context of their survival, it underscored a profound testament to the lengths humans will go to preserve life. This act, while controversial, was a grim acknowledgement of their circumstances and a somber tribute to those they lost, ensuring their ultimate sacrifice would not be in vain. The rescue. After enduring 72 grueling days in the unforgiving Andes, the survivors' hopes of rescue had dimmed but never died. In a bold move, fueled by desperation and the unyielding human spirit, 2 of the strongest survivors, Nando Parado and Roberto Canessa, embarked on what seemed an impossible mission. Armed with little more than determination and a glimmer of hope, they set out across the treacherous mountain landscape in search of salvation. Their journey was nothing short of miraculous. Battling extreme fatigue, altitude sickness, and the perilous terrain of the Andes, they pushed the limits of human endurance. Every step was a testament to their resolve. Every mile covered a step closer to the world beyond the mountains that had become their prison. After an arduous trek that tested every fiber of their being, the pair finally encountered a sign of hope: 3 Chilean herdsmen in the remote village of Los Matines. Despite the initial barriers of distance and language, a simple note thrown across the rushing waters of a river conveyed their desperate message: "I come from a plane that fell in the mountains." It was a plea for help that would finally bridge the gap between life and death. The news of their survival sparked a rescue operation that would captivate the world. On December 22, 2 helicopters, braving the unpredictable mountain weather, reached the crash site. The sight that greeted the rescuers was one of desolation, but also incredible human resilience. 6 survivors were airlifted to safety that day, with the remaining 8 rescued the following day, bringing an end to their 72-day ordeal. The aftermath of their rescue was a media frenzy that highlighted not only their incredible story of survival, but also the profound ethical questions their ordeal had raised. Yet, amidst the controversy, the survivor's tale became a beacon of hope, endurance, and the unbreakable will of the human spirit. It was a story that transcended the tragedy, celebrating the lives that were saved and memorializing those who were lost. The saga of Flight 571 remains a poignant reminder of the depths of despair humans can endure and the heights of courage they can achieve. the aftermath, and legacy. The saga of Flight 571 transcends mere survival. It's an epic narrative that showcases the indomitable nature of human resilience, the unbreakable power of hope, and an unwavering will to persevere against the odds. Upon their return, the survivors were met with a world in awe of their tenacity and troubled by the extremities they endured. Yet, it is their extraordinary tale of endurance, unity, and survival that continues to resonate deeply. This incident didn't just capture global attention for its harrowing details. It sparked conversations about the strength found in desperation, the ethical boundaries of survival, and the profound bonds forged in the face of adversity. The survivors, through their ordeal, became emblematic of the incredible capabilities of humans to adapt, overcome, and find light in the darkest of circumstances. Their journey, a testament to brotherhood, courage, and the human spirit, has inspired countless books, films, and discussions, leaving a legacy that continues to inspire and educate on the depths of human potential and the powerful instinct to survive. The story of Flight 571 remains a compelling reminder of life's fragility and the strength of the human spirit in overcoming insurmountable odds. As we close this chapter on the harrowing journey of Flight 571, we're reminded of the incredible resilience, unbreakable spirit, and profound courage that define the human condition. This story, a beacon of survival against all odds, resilience in the face of adversity, and the power of hope, continues to captivate and inspire. The legacy of these survivors, who overcame the most extreme elements and unimaginable challenges, stands as a testament to the strength of the human will and the bonds of brotherhood. In the annals of miraculous survival stories, the saga of Flight 571 holds a unique place, reminding us of the extraordinary lengths to which people can go when united by the will to live. It's a narrative that transcends time, teaching lessons of perseverance, unity, and the indomitable human spirit. As we reflect on this incredible story of survival, let it inspire us to face our own challenges with courage and to remember that even in the darkest moments, hope and human resilience can shine through. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey. For more stories of human resilience and miraculous survival, don't forget to subscribe to InfoBurst. Remember, the story of Flight 571 isn't just about survival. It's a powerful reminder of what it means to truly live against all odds.